We're too good for that.
Okay, so the finals of TLC
number 12.
I think right now.
We're number 12.
Number 12, okay. So we're gonna have Bloody Ridge for the first map, and starting off we have eOnzErG spawning at the bottom left position as the white Zerg, and at the bottom right we're gonna have dsaqwe, the epic Protoss player from Croatia, who just won probably the best game I've seen in a while versus Cryok, and we shall see what's going to happen on this map, which is a fairly good map for PvZ, I think. It's pretty entertaining.
I'm a bit confused why eOnzErG is asking if he won against Cryok. I would imagine that if dsaqwe hadn't won against Cryok, he would not in fact be playing in the finals, but...
could this be possibly the third place match, or...?
No, this is the finals.
Okay. So... yeah, well, I don't know either, but who cares. We have nothing really strange going on right now. Forge fast expand probably for dsaqwe, but Spalan is really far from the natural, which is pretty strange. But I guess it's because of the choke, because you can't really wall off this white area here. So yeah, actually I can't point anything out right now. But yeah, actually that's the correct title for on this map. So never mind what I said. And we have Overpool for eOnzErG.
Which is the standard open for Zerg against Protoss these days. It's pretty much the bread and butter. Technics basically does nothing else, as far as I know.
Actually, Technics likes to sometimes go for different kind of opening builds. But yeah, according to Technics, from what I've spoken with him, Overpool is the best build. I mean, he knows his stuff. I mean, so if Technics says Overpool is the best build, so you have to believe.
Yeah, because that way you have to, your Protoss opponent has to make a forge and a cannon before the Nexus, or be serious with.
And timing-wise, it's pretty good too. I mean, you get enough drones, and the base, the Catchery's timings are not as bad. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's even slightly, it's almost as efficient as 12 Catch in terms of timings and droning up. Just a little bit slower on economy-wise, but you have things and you can pressure the Protoss to make later Nexus, as you said.
Yeah, so I'm going to call dsaqwe the cannon pros because he just built 2 cannons to defend his natural. And I have noticed in the past games we've casted him that he really likes his cannons, so...
Yeah, but at least the Nexus placement is good.
Oh yeah,
a lot of times on this map it's pretty strange because you would think that the Nexus should be like, you know, symmetrical to the minerals, but it should be like a little bit to the left in order to be on the correct position to mine the gas efficiently. I've made that mistake so many times. I've built my Nexus 1 hex to the right, and then I'm like, what the fuck, I need to put like 5 props in the assimilator.
Also, one thing I want to note is that eOnzErG has a slight disadvantage, because his geyser of the natural is actually to the right rather than to the left or the top, which means that you're going to need 4 drones instead of 3 to mine.
I think our replay just broke. I've never seen eOnzErG get 3. Oh, okay, no, he. For some reason he get 3 drones not mining for a lot of time at the main, but now it's fixed.
I can understand why you thought it was broken, but.
Yeah, usually he never, you know, he never plays idle drones. This early on, I mean.
Maybe it was alt-tabbed or something, like looking at.
Because he's pretty fast. I mean, he's like 300 there, APM there, so.
Yeah. But okay, dsaqwe not getting the weapon upgrade for his ground forces just yet. So actually. Yeah, he just started right now. Okay, never mind. So he will probably go for some kind of Zelda timing attack after Corsair, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so. If you see the Protoss making that in the beginning and not seizing the production from the first gateway, he's most probably going to do the timing with the Zeds. So let's see. And we see the Stargate now going down, and eOnzErG is just drawing up from the 3 bases. And the lair is almost finished, and he's going to start his spire soon. So he's going to be have a good timing to fend off the first Corsair.
Yeah, I've noticed that actually there was a time pretty recently where people said that 3-hatch spire into 5-hatch Hydra isn't that great of a build anymore against current day Protoss, and that you'd rather want to go for a Hydra-less dense. But I haven't really seen that in these days. What do you think about that?
I think that's nonsense. I mean, the 5-hatch build is really good. You just build the spire to make the Scourge, and then you build the 5-hatcheries. And if you manage to defend properly the early Zerg aggression, you're going to be really fine in that game. I mean, it's a pretty good, solid build, in my opinion. And so it's not that hard to do, you know, to defend and to. You just have to make 2 or 3 seconds and to have a good sim city at both locations.
Yeah. So eOnzErG looks like he's going to try and close the natural off at the higher location, which is I think pretty interesting, because it's going to take a while before he has enough creep to really block it off.
Yeah, and the dsaqwe is actually going to do the hard timing to the 3 gateways really early. He's adding 1 at the natural, kind of hidden, so eOnzErG won't be able to scout it. And eOnzErG is not going to probably sacrifice his overlord to see what's going on in the main. So eOnzErG is just going to assume that the attack is going to go down, and he's just going to play standard, make his 5 hatcheries, make 2 dissenting colonies. But I think actually the dsaqwe has a good window to catch him off guard. I mean, eOnzErG is a little bit underestimating what's going to happen right now.
But actually, Mutas coming out right now for eOnzErG, so rather than going for the standard Scourge, he's going to make some Mutas as well.
Yeah, that makes sense too. That's going to help him defend the Z timing attack. And force the dsaqwe to spend some money on cannons and defend his main as well.
What do you think about the SimCity here by eOnzErG? He's got 2 Sunkens tucked to the geyser and the minerals. But I would imagine if you place the bottom hatchery a little bit more to the right, you can place some buildings there, and it would be a little bit better defended, I think.
Well, on this occasion, actually, I don't know how Zerg walls go, but I think that once he has the mutas, he's going to be fine. I mean, now the dsaqwe is going out, and he's going to attack the bottom, the top left base, and then the mutas are going to greet him, and he's going to be like, "Oh fuck, I have to go back." And John Joe, oh yeah, see why?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, eOnzErG, for showing why you do this, but the Zealots are moving in right now. They're trying to get to the Sunkens, but not really doing it very well. Drone's drill is really effective, and the Zealots don't get anything done whatsoever.
Actually, I don't think he lost even a single drone there, which was pretty epic. Wow. He only lost the Sunken and a couple of links. That was really good defense. And the dsaqwe's timing attack fails here. He's making more Corsairs to fend off the mutas. He's making more cannons, 2 cannons per base. To defend the mineral lines, but I think eOnzErG is going to still get a lot of probes with Michael. You see now. Yeah. There we go.
He's going to try to run in the Scourge and probably take the hits with the mutas at some point. So let's see if he goes for that. Not right now. He's just going to back off right now, build a few more units. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to keep building mutas or if he's going to switch into Hydras from here.
Yeah. Well, he's going to. He must at some point. I don't think he's well saturated at his natural base. The main and the third base are, I think, well, but he needs more drones, I think, at the natural. And right now he's making the movement speed for the Hydroden, and it's going to soon transition.
So
yeah. And as I said, that he just make more drones at the natural, so he knows what's up.
So he's not going to try and stick to air. He's going to go into lurkers as well. He's getting the lurker aspect upgrade right now on the Hydra den. Yeah, which is going to force the dsaqwe to build a robotics facility, and it's going to go into all 3 different techs. So that's going to be nice for eOnzErG. It's a real pain as Protoss have to go in every single tech.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is trying to kind of get the Corsairs out of position with the Nielsen Scourge. And he realized that he can't go in right now to attack with them, so he's going to use them defensively just to have something to counter the air in order to be sure that his overlords are not going to be exposed to any Corsair harassment.
Yeah.
While he's getting his Hydras up.
Alright, so in the meantime, dsaqwe is adding a robotics facility. He feels the lurker switch coming up, which is actually quite impressive. He just got the hydras, but I guess he really knows the timing of when lurkers can possibly hit, so good on him. You're just gonna move out. He's gonna try and snipe a high Templar, most likely.
Yeah, right now dsaqwe is just really heavy anti-mid composition with his army.
Oh my god. The high Templar's lagging behind, and oh my god, he doesn't pick it off. Pick it off? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's it.
Oh yeah, and he spread the news, which is really something I like. He's not jumping the mob. He loses some spirits on the way, but he's going to try to just get the high Templars. Oh, huge storm going down on the muse. So they're right now they're half down.
Yeah.
But we see like, do you see the lurker eggs at the left? So many lurkers just spawn.
Oh wow. So there's 6 lurkers out right now. One more egg is about to pop as well. He's just gonna move in here. He's gonna try and deny the third base for dsaqwe again. He already picked off a probe earlier. And he's gonna continue his harassment right now as dsaqwe is trying to muster his forces, see what damage he can do. He did deny the 4th base for Zerg, but it's not really the most important thing right now when it's still 3 base against 2.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is trying to take the top of the base now. And we see 2 drones just randomly attacking with the lurkers, lurker support.
Yeah, if you could build a hatchery here, that could actually be a very valid strategic decision.
Yeah, actually, can you feed that in the, you know, where the lurker is? If you unburrows and then tries to place.
Oh yeah.
That probably can happen.
You could take this for base of the Protoss and build Sunkuts at the ramp. That would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's all happening anyway. So the fort's gonna go down here to the lurker. So dsaqwe's gonna be stuck at 2-0 for the time being until he rebuilds that forge.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to contain for the time being until the observer pops out, the first observer. And if there was second, yeah, he's already rebuilding his forge next to the robo.
Oh my god, look at that, so cute. Lurker, egg blocking around.
Yeah, the egg block, yeah, epic play here from eOnzErG. And I think now dsaqwe is going to push out, and I'm not sure if he realizes that he has a Zerg base next to him.
Yeah.
So base.
The first 3 goons are going out, but I don't know if he has goon range yet. Looks like he does. The goon looks like it has quite a bit of range, and dsaqwe pushes out, forces the Zerg back, and it's going to take the third base for real now.
Yeah, and eOnzErG is going to be on 5 bases soon, but he will need some time to get those saturated. He has overload speed now, and he's making the Queen's Nest, so he's transitioning into Hive soon.
So yeah, he only has 1 ranged upgrade though. Let's see, where is this police chamber? Okay, it's over there. And he is already going into melee upgrade, so he is preparing for the Ultralink switch. Yeah,
basically he needs the carapace and the melee upgrades for that. And I think dsaqwe just managed to scout the 12 base. I saw something died there, like a couple of links, so there was like a zealot, and now he realized this, and he's going to try to move out and kill this base. But we see the 4 sunken and lurkers on top of the, you know, on top of the ramp, so this is going to be pretty hard to break to dsaqwe. And he is not going to even try, he's not going to even bother, he's going to try to attack another base that's more exposed. I think he's going to go for the upper left base.
Or he's going to go for the bottom, the middle bottom one as well, could be. Looks like he will try to attack the top left location from a different angle than the last time, or he's not really sure. He's going to go and try and engage the main army right here. Lots of lurkers and lings here though. I'm not sure this is the best idea. Artemper's trying to get some storms down, but he's going to have to retreat a little bit. The lings are getting some great surface area, but no, they need to retreat, but they get taken down.
And eOnzErG is going to try to counter the third base, but there are a sufficient amount of cannons and a gateway to produce high temperatures possibly, but he's going to try to go in with the mules and links. And in the meantime, we see dsaqwe trying to attack the upper left base. It's going to be kind of a great situation. And we see a huge storm on the lurkers. eOnzErG is not
eOnzErG, oh my god, no! He loses so many units. He lost like
everything there.
That has to be like a missed hotkey or something. This cannot I don't believe that eOnzErG would mess up like that.
He was focused on attacking the third base, but everything got cleared there. So that was pretty bad for Erzong. And dsaqwe is going to undefended base at the 3 o'clock, and eOnzErG, there's nothing he can do. He lost almost all his lurkers. He doesn't have anything much else. He has like links and a couple of hydras, but dsaqwe is going to be able to kill this base, and a lot of drones going down. So dsaqwe is now up 60 supply almost, and that is pretty.
Yeah, the only thing that keeps eOnzErG into game right now is that he has 12 lurkers out with 2 more in the making, but he needs to keep these 2 bases that he has right now at the top left location and the top location. If dsaqwe knocks either of them out, I think it's going to be lights out for eOnzErG.
Yeah, well, luckily for him, these defensive positions are pretty hard to break. So I think he still has a fighting chance. But dsaqwe is in a pretty good spot, and he's taking the 4th base. He actually managed to secure the 4th base at the 6 o'clock position. So dsaqwe is in a pretty dominant position, I would say, at this point. If eOnzErG doesn't manage to kill one of his bases. Yeah.
So eOnzErG, he had a nice opening. He sniped some stuff with his mitas, but. Right now, he's in dire straits after losing about 12 lurkers for absolutely nothing. He's going to try and move in here with the links and the hydras. If he gets on top of all these buildings, I think he might be able to take it out, but the Protoss army is reinforcing, and he will be able to take out the units he's got here.
And another attempt of an egg dog, a pretty good play. But yeah, dsaqwe managing to secure this base, and I don't know what eOnzErG can do. I think he needs some epic Defier play. He now has the Defier mount up, he has some Defiers popping from his hatcheries, and he has the Consume almost done. Yeah. So we shall see what he's going to be able to do. But I like how dsaqwe manages to expand with a gateway to make some defensive units with the cannons. It's necessary to have a high temper at each of your bases, so I like the gateway at each of the expansions.
Yeah, it's definitely very good. He's only got, actually he just got 3 more High Templars. He's got 8 total right now. He's got 26 Zealots, 13 Dragoons, 5 Dark Templars, which is surprising. You generally don't see that many Dark Templars at this late in the game. And he's actually going to try and cannon push into the 12th location right here, maybe.
Yeah.
Or is it just against drops?
Yeah, I think at this point he must do something like, simultaneously dropping on the base and swarming it from the ramp, or something like that. Just he needs to be creative at this point to make kind of a comeback.
Yeah, Link's going to try and deny the expansion here for dsaqwe. And he will be able to deny it for a little bit, but the probe does stay alive, so he'll be able to throw it down very quickly here. Throwing down the cannon. The Lynx will escape though, so it wasn't really a venture for nothing.
And look at what dsaqwe is doing. He's preparing for the drop at his main. He's making cannons. I really like this decision. So many times you can get dropped in the main and lose all your production facilities, and that's when the game can turn around. Mm. And he's making arbiters.
Oh, arbiters.
Yeah, he's going to go for recalls. Epic.
Where are the arbiters?
In the main.
Oh, there. There's one.
And he's moving out with one, in the middle of the map, kind of, on the right.
Oh, there it is, okay.
Yeah, and I think he's preparing to recall the main of eOnzErG.
Does he have recall researched, maybe?
I'm not sure, but I think he does, since he's moving out. We shall see now. And it's the perfect timing. He's pumping up his units, and he's going in with the arbiter. We're gonna see a recall in the main of the Zerg, ladies and gentlemen. We see now that Ultra's cavern just popped up, and he's going to recall it and kill
Recall! It's going to be able to snipe the hive. Ultra's cavern, find him out, and the Queen's Nest. It's going to be so big against eOnzErG.
Oh man, the hive is going to go down.
But in the meantime, there's a large drop going on 6 location as well. Tons of links being dropped right now, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. There's so many cannons right now, and the storms are great. Wow, great defense here by dsaqwe, losing almost nothing while massacring the entire main base of the Zerg.
Yeah, and if you manage to keep it next to life, we see that eOnzErG has more units in his overlords, but the storm's going to down on the overlords, and it will cross in the storms. Oh man, almost all of the aura is going down, and some army was still left there, and the lurkers...
The lurkers! No! Lurkers, Burrow! Please! Burrow!
Oh man,
What are you doing?
He's trying to focus on 3 places at the same time, but he's not being cost efficient with his army, and this dsaqwe just obliterating his main, and managed to defend the kind of doom job from eOnzErG. And I think at this point it's safe to say that there's almost nothing I think eOnzErG can do.
Yeah. So that was.
Actually, he can. I think with one swarm and the ultras, he can possibly kill the 6 o'clock base, but I don't think that's going to happen. The dsaqwe is on top of this. He has more units there, and he's reinforcing really well.
The drone will do it. The drone will do it. Come on, drone. Drone Harry. Drone Harry, you got this. Harry, stop slacking off. Oh, Harry died.
Oh man. GG. Well, yeah. So the dsaqwe needs to rebuild his food base, or he hasn't do it yet. I like how, yeah, I think dsaqwe is expanding pretty smartly. He first builds defensive structures, you know, robotics, cannons, and then he makes the nexus. In case we didn't lose it and we didn't see it.
Alright, so eOnzErG. Let's see, he does have 2 mining bases still, but when the Protoss has more mining bases than you do, actually they're equal in bases right now, but yeah, it's really not looking good for him. Actually, High Templar drop killed, looks like 12 drones.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Sky Templar is still alive. eOnzErG is just like, oh fuck that shit, I'm not going to even bother. He's just going to attack. I think he's going in, and there's the storm from the dsaqwe. Oh no, a good storm! Oh man, the storms. The dsaqwe is just on top of this storming. In the games we've seen, actually, every game he's managing to do the maximum amount of damage he can with his high templars.
Yeah, eOnzErG is down 100 supply right now to the dsaqwe. He's just barely trying to hang on. He's gonna need to be extremely cost efficient. He's got only 1 defiler though, and I don't think he's anywhere near getting it back. All his hatcheries are still hatcheries, not lairs, and this High Templar is just chilling in the dsaqwe main base. Well, pretty much the dsaqwe main base now.
Then we see 3 arbiters in the main that are just chilling and waiting to Rico, or I don't know what the dsaqwe's plan is at this point. He can do whatever he wants. He has all the economy. He has all the map. Kind of. He's everywhere. He's in the main of eOnzErG with a good force, and I don't know what eOnzErG can do.
Yeah, eOnzErG's gonna try to break up this ramp here, but there are a bunch of storms still available, especially here coming from the side as well now. The entire army of eOnzErG is getting showered in storms.
Yeah.
And this is looking very troublesome.
And the dsaqwe doesn't even have the energy upgrade to the High Templars. So he's like -1 swarm on them.
But he still has loads of them. And
yeah. good storms going down. And he's making them immediately into Archons after they have no energy. And eOnzErG is desperately trying to go up the round, but I don't think he can at this point.
I think eOnzErG is just trying to find a way back into the game, and maybe he's going to try some kind of drop method. But I don't know if he really has a way to get back into this game. He's really far behind.
Yeah, I think dsaqwe just played this game like, you know, if this was a chess game, I think dsaqwe just was 1 step ahead in each, you know, at each point of the game. So there's everything that eOnzErG tries to do at dsaqwe is just countered with beforehand.
Yeah, and let's see. dsaqwe, he is maxed out. He's got the robotic support base as well. He's got a few Reavers defending his bottom right base, but I don't think eOnzErG has any ambitions of even attacking that at this point. He's just focused on the 6th location, trying to break it down. But with only
Rico going down on the 3 o'clock base. Storm going from the links. Oh man, it's going to go down. Drones were massacred. there's just two lurkers that are not going to.
Yeah, in the meantime, he's trying to break up to the 6 location, but there's too much Protoss there. 59 supply against 190. This is only going to go one way, and it's not going to be eOnzErG.
Yeah, and yeah, at this point, it's just, you know, there's only one base mining, essentially for eOnzErG. And the dsaqwe is just going to probably now break into the natural. There's almost nothing. I think the dsaqwe doesn't even realize this. There's no lurkers, there's almost nothing. There's just one that's back off position, and he can totally go in with his army. He's almost maxed. And eOnzErG trying to desperately swarm and lurker the 6 base, but the dsaqwe is defending this fairly well. And now he's going down with his army to make sure that he doesn't lose his place.
Yeah, it looks like the cleanup army to dsaqwe has arrived. He got his reinforcements back, and everything eOnzErG still had left is dying. He's up down to 16 drones, 12 links, 5 hiders, and 5 lurkers. GG is called!
eOnzErG realizes.
Yeah.
Good
and
game.
The first game will go to
really well played. And yeah, so we're up 1-0 for the dsaqwe in the finals.
Yeah.
So we're best of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what we're going to get next.